Welcome to the Afters. Uncut bonus content with our best friends behind the paywall. This week, we're fucking around with Jimmy and Larry. Am I doing it right?
I don't know.
Only available on throwingfits.com. Fuck.
No, it's cool, dude.
I would win bronze in the introductory Olympics.
You killed Will's intro. And there's a lot of bars in there, dude.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of words easily rhyme with Mahoney. You know what I mean?
Baloney.
I did phony baloney.
Oh, you did? Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
I did, where is it? His haters got weak meat. That's Straboni's with phony baloney.
Yeah.
If you go to just what rhymes with phony, you get a lot of Google hits. I'll say that.
How often, and I don't want to fucking say how the sausage is made, but how often are you using rhymezone.com?
A lot. I'll only do like quote unquote bars, rhyming the person's name when I don't know what they do / they don't do anything. So I don't have like any introductory shit about like what their professional life is.
Yeah,
which in this case is Will Mahoney.
Yeah, Will's kind of obviously he's like popping and hilarious, but he's kind of an enigma in that regard where you're like, yo, like hit Will and ask him like how he wants to be introduced. And have you, and I don't want to like put him on blast, but this is not that bad. He's one of those guys that when you text them, its notifications are always silenced.
Okay. I like that.
So, right. And it kind of was like, oh shit, like maybe I could learn a thing or two about that instead of being like this, I don't know why I'm just like, I got to respond immediately. Like it's fucking bad. I think it's a bad habit. It's good decorum, but a bad habit. But anyway,
you know where I stopped doing that was when we were in Europe, and because of the time difference, I'd wake up to like a million texts or vice versa, and I'd just be like, you know what, I'm not gonna be able to get back to you, and also because we'd be like potting for 4 hours at Duomo or at the Louis Vuitton show, and I'd just be like, yo, I'm sorry, like this, I'm normally inbox 0, and I feel bad about never getting back to someone, but like it just happened for the first time, and I felt fucking bad.
Jenna employs the like away message thing too. Yeah,
what the hell is that?
You can set
it's like an emo lyric, like realize.
No, you like it's like, sorry, I'm poolside in Europe right now. I'll get back to you later. And it's like an auto.
On a text?
You can set that up, yeah. I thought you're the one who's not supposed to be the boomer of the two of us. You've never...
But that is some real boomer shit. I'm just going to not reply for a little bit.
Oh, I guess so. But also it's like kind of like meeting in the middle. It's like, hey, by the way, I'm not ignoring you. I'm doing something much better than texting. But with Will, I'm
podcasting with a cool team.
When I asked him, he just didn't get back to me and finally responded about some other shit later. But I like that you went with DJ Party Boy Internet Sensation. I feel like that's basically what it is.
Lawrence, let me ask you this. Every time we pod with a cool teen, you're like a cool teen historian. Yeah. You're a cool teen
whisperer.
You're like a cool teenophile.
Well, I was there, dude. I was in the trenches.
As a 27-year-old?
I was in the trenches with the boys, dude.
Yeah, with the literal boys.
No, I just think that for whatever reason, my historian status or not, they all seem to like me. And I'm always happy when they all glow up. And then we can kind of reconvene later.
I think because your consumption habits and your brain patterns are just on the same level as them. These men that are 15 years younger than you.
For sure.
How badly do you wish that you were a cool teen?
At the time, I would have loved to be a member of that crew. Just like literally McConaughey in Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
The older I get, what is it? The more they stay the same age.
The thing I love about high school.
Oh, God. The thing I love about Soho is
the older I get, the homies still say the same age.
Oh, gross. This is how adrenochrome happens.
But I will say that for someone who has said a million times, I don't use TikTok. Everything hits me way later on Reels or Twitter. Will is one of the few people I follow just because he is. I mean, he's blown up in the past year, I think, for good reason. For sure. I think he's fucking hilarious. And I personally liked when the pod got a little deep when it comes to the varying ways young, disaffected men handle their mental health.
Yeah, we're going to get into it, but first, start off, as always, with a fit check. Who's going to go first?
I don't care. You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm wearing Throwing Fits X Adidas Gazelle indoors, friends and family only. Good luck to linking to hopefully something on the fucking resale market.
The pair that was available in the last time you wore them, that must have been the first rec center, they were bought off Grailed for like nearly $500.
$650, I think.
No, I think they negotiated that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And you know, people are like, oh, friends and family, who did it? I don't care who did it. I want them to do that. That's great.
Well, that kid, the only reason I know that is like he sent me the screenshot and was like, thank you so much. And I was like, all right, dog. And I guess it was a big size. we know who sold them.
The socks are anonymous athletic socks from Amazon. The shorts are Stussy X Tekla, purchased at Ven Space. Ven opening very soon, I think.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
We just heard
things coming. We can't say what they are, Lawrence. I know you're about to yap your flapper.
No, I was just going to say some good programming came across our inbox. Can't wait.
Zip your yappa.
Bumbleclot.
Rossclot. The shirt is from Fantasy Explosion. It is Gavin DeGraw. Do you know who this is?
Yeah. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately.
So I didn't know what this was, except I just like the color and I like the font, and it says strip. And I'm like, oh, sexy. It's the guy that sings the theme song to One Tree Hill.
And literally the most famous song that I just sang.
What is that?
I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately.
Is he like 2000s, like Keith Urban type country ass shit, like metrosexual country singers?
Gavin DeGraw.
Right?
He is an American singer-songwriter.
Oh, we're wearing the same hat.
He rose to fame with his song "I Don't Want to Be,"
how does that go?
I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. That song became the main theme song of the WB/CW drama series One Tree Hill. So we were talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I know about that show, I never watched it. I was never a CW drama guy. I never watched. I guess the OC was more Fox. I never watched the OC.
More Fox. It was Fox.
It was Fox.
It was a different channel.
Except for Phantom Planet, California. Great fucking karaoke song.
California.
Heading down the 101.
Shout out Jason Schwartzman.
What?
He's the drummer of Phantom Planet. Did you not know that?
I didn't.
Wow. Wait, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy,
I also
right?
have never seen Rushmore.
Really? I
Yeah.
think you would like it. I mean, all-time Bill Murray performance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Oh, you hate Wes Anderson.
Yeah, but this is like pre like twee fucking little like, oh, look at the analog sets. Look at the Island of Dogs.
I know. Isle of Dogs. Which, honestly, well, you always
say it.
I mean, you're Japanese. You might fuck with it.
Okay, but it's made by an American.
No, I know, but it's a celebration
Of what?
The Japanese dog culture. I don't know.
By a white guy? By a fucking white guy with the fuck ass bob?
The first two
Has anyone ever noticed that Wes Anderson is the fuck ass bob?
It's more of like a. Is it a fuck ass bob? It's not a bob.
He looks like the Paris Olympics fucking logo.
That is a fuck ass bob. No, the first two Wes Anderson.
Actually, yeah, he kind of looks like Rob Kelly.
For
right?
Yannick Sinner.
Right?
I mean, I don't know. I guess so.
Bro, come on.
Robbie and Sinner look exactly the same.
Now that Robbie trimmed the mane.
No, what I was going to say is that I know you won't take me up on this, Rec, but for anyone who's like anti-Wes Anderson because of the twee-ass, fuck-ass Bob bullshit.
Mount Rushmore. Rushmore.
The first two movies, Bottle Rocket with the Wilson brothers and Rushmore, are like just, I think, fantastic.
Just regular movies.
It is.
Twee-ass
before shit. It, hit the regular Wes Anderson movie became its own fucking genre.
No fucking tweed elbow patches and fucking
Rushmore,
elaborate sets. And
Rushmore being a private school, there is actually a lot of elbow patches and uniforms. And
the only thing I know about One Tree Hill, and I was trying to, actually, very poetic. While I was doing this intro for Will Mahoney, because he's always doing Drop a Heart. So I wanted to be like,
love
must be the dog in One Tree Hill, how he's dropping hearts. But the dog actually picked up the heart and ate it.
Oh, that's what happened.
Which was meant for Chad Michael Murray's father.
Okay.
I think.
I've definitely just seen that clip because it's absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only CW.
The Ringer did an oral history on it. So I watched the video and then read 20 seconds of it.
Wait, it was that big of a show?
No, it was that big of a ridiculous moment. And also, it's the Ringer, bro. Like, what didn't they do the oral history of?
I guess so. That's fair. Yeah, the only CW or WB show I ever watched was my family had a standing appointment reservation to watch Seventh Heaven every Monday night.
That explains so much.
Seventh Heaven, when I see your smiling faces, smiling back at me.
I think you were just causing I never watched it.
Then you Seventh Heaven.
Oh, shout out. Lawrence's mom must be the Ringer because she got that oral history.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Whoa.
I had to.
That's inappropriate. You could have used anything else.
I know.
Anyone else.
I'm sorry.
That's cool.
I'm sorry, Mitzi.
So what hat are you wearing? No, her name is Mindy.
Mindy. I'm sorry, Mindy.
Jesus Christ. I can't even apologize.
Did I use your dead name? My bad.
That's my grandmother.
Michael.
So not my mom. We're talking about my mom, not my grandma. You know nothing about me. What hat are you wearing?
I'm wearing a Studio Nicholson hat because my cabbage is fucking disgusting right now. Luckily, Paul Mildred is taking me in tomorrow. No, Thursday. Much needed.
I also need to make an appointment, but I'm not as unruly as you.
I've been meaning to go for.
Yikes.
I wanted to go for some length.
Okay.
It is now like
we had a Zoom call. And I remember the first thing I said to you was like, "Damn, dude, your hair looks good." But that might have been.
They go, your hair looks really cool, and I was like,
I definitely didn't say cool.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And I was like, oh, thanks. I haven't looked in the mirror today, so.
It cool legitimately looked cool, I guess. I'm a sincere person.
But that was a few weeks ago. Now it's gotten too much.
Anyway.
Okay, it's a fine line. But wearing Hanes boxers, wearing Bottega ring, wearing Sun Buddies X Our Legacy Workshop sunglasses. Now Gene Full Voice at its finest.
I actually know the name of that frame.
The Kerry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so fucking sick and tired of dressing for the Heat, Lawrence. Like, there's a moment, it's like, oh, fucking the shirt for today. I'm like, yo, maybe it's time to like reverse vacation in the summer to like colder climate.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah. I guess
Buenos Aires.
It's not hot there right now? It's reverse?
It's the Southern Hemisphere. It's winter there right now.
So like in Australia, it's also the winter?
Yeah, but I think Australia's mostly pretty temperate. But like you go to Patagonia and like you're fucking freezing your tuchus off.
So you want to go pull up on our boy Francis Mallman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring him a beret.
I'm with you. I want to wear pants and not shorts necessarily. And it's just not possible.
Like, imagine going to a place right now where it's like, and this is kind of why I went to Montreal. Like, imagine going to a place where it's like 61 degrees.
Honestly,
pull out your fucking
heaven on earth. Your
Harrington jacket, your fucking lightweight outerwear. The trousers are flowing. You're wearing boots.
Pull out my Barracuda G9 like Steve McQueen.
You're wearing boots.
I would love to wear some boots.
Some thick socks.
Yeah. Last summer, I definitely just wore jeans like in spite of it all. Disgusting. I don't know. And then you rightfully would call me out, and it's like, I don't know what I was like, I can handle it. I guess I just can't handle the heat anymore, so I got out the kitchen.
Gooch melted.
What
are you wearing? What are you drinking? What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing, but I am wearing vintage Gucci horsebit loafers. The socks.
What year?
I bought these on eBay fucking, I don't know how long ago. I don't know. I think they're from the 90s. It's a bigger heel. They don't make like the big heel anymore. And you could buy new Gucci, what is it, the 1953?
Yeah.
And you could take
What a year.
You could take them to, what happened in 53?
I don't know. We fucking went to Korea.
Should we kill some time with war? All right, let me say, what should I search? What
happened in notable world events 1953? No, I don't know. We went to fucking Korea, bro.
In 19, I thought that really
like the Ford SLC or whatever, the Finn car, you know.
All right, the main events happened in 1953 in the United States. Dwight D. Eisenhower became the 34th president of the United States.
I like Ike.
VP Nixon, that didn't work out well. Harry S. Truman announced the development of a hydrogen bomb.
Not good.
All
right, we can stop this now.
The CIA had its first sponsored panel to discuss UFOs.
Okay.
And the first Chevy Corvette was built in Flint, Michigan.
There it is. What shoes are you wearing? Gucci's.
Yeah, cool. I'm saying you could buy a pair of 1953s and take them to a cobbler and get a bigger heel added on, I guess, but I don't know. The socks are cotton. The shorts are Manresa. They're the Blue Horse made in USA line. I think they come out next month. They're
little early
flow.
Shout
out Mike. They're Super short. They're super wide. They're double pleated. They are fantastic. Thank you, Mike. The belt is Maximum Henry. The pleaser is Palace CK1. The shirt is an old throwback to a collab Throwing Fits did with MF Pen for, I believe, the first Mr. Porter drop. The hat to support my guru, Will Mahoney, is Have a Great Day magazine.
Did he comment on you wearing the band tee to the band? To the concert?
No, I was wondering because I met him downstairs too. He didn't say anything. So I'm like, oh, okay.
Were you hoping he would?
Well, I was hoping I wouldn't get clowned for glazing. And I was like, well, if it happens on the pod, it could be fun. It could be a funny moment.
See, I know you invite ridicule and mockery and bullying, but I restrained and held back.
Oh, I wear the hat all the
until
time.
the afters when I made fun of you for wearing a fucking band tee to the concert. You fucking
I like
peener.
I think it's it's a hilarious name for a magazine. So shout out to Will's brain for that. And then a little soprano slip. The R is a gun. I don't know if you can see that. What else? Rolling on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, chrome on the other hand. I am wearing Sun Buddies Lubna, my frame of choice. And I have a hydro flask full of Lower East Side's finest. I have my zins. I had an Arctic Vibe Celsius earlier that you said made our studio smell like vitamins.
Yeah.
Which is,
I know you're not familiar to that smell, but it definitely just smelled like fucking vitamins and
I take a gummy multivitamin every day for like a general one for men.
Like a child's gummy vitamin?
I mean, I guess, but they're for adults.
Yeah, I guess gummies don't really smell like that, but just like vitamin pills just smell like fucking vitamins.
The Arctic Vibe is a sparkling frozen berry, and it for sure smells like not like a Red Bull, but it's like that melted kind of sweet tart.
I had a Celsius over the weekend when I was at that wedding, and I had
what flavor?
It was between sparkling frozen berry, right? It was between it were two vibes. I think it was Arctic Vibe and Galaxy Vibe. I went with Galaxy Vibe because I didn't want blue raspberry sparkling frozen.
Galaxy Vibe is great. That's the fruit punch one. I would rate that very high. Then I like the peach vibe. Then I go tropical vibe, which I believe is pineapple and a star fruit. And then this is my least favorite, but I hadn't had it in a while, so I switched it up.
All right.
Yeah.
Man of the people.
Oh, and I'm wearing Skims, but a different type of Skims than I think we've wrecked before. So this will be another option for people that don't. I think this is all 100% cotton. The other ones are like a blend.
Oh, I haven't cracked that pack yet.
No, these are from the old flow.
All right, welcome to the afters, Lawrence. How you feeling?
Great. It was finally time to get Will in here, and it took a little back and forth with some scheduling stuff that we talked about. Now that he's a fucking model influencer, but no, I had a great time. I think that he's somebody I can't get over the term that I will use is the approval rating that he has as a creator and influencer. It's like, is there a more beloved person on at least my corner of the internet? My answer would be no.
Livy Dunn.
I mean, are her Will?
Sophie Rain.
But
are you familiar with their game?
Well, they're not.
Get familiar, brother.
I'm not allowed to follow women on the internet, so they're not on my corner.
But you can like her tweets.
I got called out for liking the Charlie Thong thirst trap.
Apparently you're a real horny liker.
But that's the thing that is crazy because I would love to see the receipts because I'm really not. I just happen to be a brat and I'm a fan. And you know what? It was a gallery of a lot of different content. How do you know the picture that I liked was the thong one?
Did you see the video Did you see the video of her doing a bump underneath the DJ table, like next to like Harrison the Dares, like as he's playing?
Mm-hmm.
You saw this?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about it or you just want to be coy about it?
What is there to talk about?
I don't know. Did you love it?
Yes.
Okay.
What do you expect me to say? Oh no.
I don't know. You get all cagey all of a sudden.
No, I mean I just I don't know where we're going with it. Did you love it?
Did I love it?
Yeah, that's what you asked me. You said, did you love it?
Yes.
Is that your impression of me?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You don't know me. Will was fucking awesome. He was, I think it got to a surprising level of depth that I didn't think we were going to go to, but I'm glad we did.
Mm-hmm.
And I found a kindred spirit.
Yeah.
In some ways where he was talking about and part of me, I didn't want to say this on pod, but I was like, is this like a city kid thing where you're just more blasé, and I know with me, it comes off more cynical, more negative, fucking grumpy Jimmy, whatever. But he's why would I want to go to the influencer event? Why would I want to go to have the same conversations and the same complaints I have the same conversations with the same people just over and over and over. But now, you throw in a fucking Brat Summer reference.
Yeah.
Or you throw in it's August. How about that August, huh?
Yeah, that's basically all of these conversations that happen at these things. I can't deny.
Even the conversations that happen in July can never happen again.
And even though I am much more inclined to actively go to those things, maybe even seek them out, I'm not going to disagree with what you and Will are saying, which is straight facts. You know,
well, I'm glad that I found a kindred spirit in that, at least.
Yeah,
and although he's been obviously subjected to a much higher and more intense level of it by his like cool teen adjacency, by his kind of having like an incredible year himself, where I'm sure he will be a sought after person by brands, fucking partnerships.
He's not already, you know,
talent agencies if he's not already.
Yeah.
But I don't know. He has a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah, I think the part that resonated with me that I kind of alluded to up top is that I think that sometimes I wonder if when it comes to like my emotions, or if we want to use the term mental health, like sometimes I'm like, damn, am I being like too cavalier? Because like, I don't know. I do think I'm like a sincere person who's capable of being deep, even if like a lot of times I'm just like a fucking jester on this podcast week in and week out. But I don't know. I thought I didn't disagree with Will's, again, kind of, I think, cavalier attitude. But really the thing, that idea of inertia is actually really resonated and stuck with me. And I think he's like correct. And if anything, I think I can learn from that, because, you know, when you get to a certain age and you are hungover or you're in that bad spot, it's easy to just be like, yeah, I'm going to veg out on my couch all day, instead of getting out and like living your life, which is what you want in the first place.
So this is a guy that just came off a 4-day bender, right?
Yeah.
Fridays, 3 days.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, this 72.
Yeah. Oh, light 72.
A light 72.
It's like playing some fucking golf.
That was like my, like, you know, when you go out of town, I have a little, that's my staycation. My staycation is like, you know, partying hard and watching movies during the day.
Yeah.
And then doing the work that I still am required to do.
On vacation. I was like, it was like a working vacation. I missed one phone call.
And I didn't even, I mean, you brought that up. I didn't even care.
No, I totally forgot.
That was like the most irresponsible thing, because you're very responsible. You're the CEO. You're the show.
We didn't talk about this on my on the Boys Only, but like
you just straight up blew off a call. That was pretty important.
Yes and no, because my boy Anoop and I, before we hit Montreal, we went and played tennis in this like resort town, which we talked about, kind of on a spontaneous whim. Because we'd seen this thing, there was like signage for it, and we like looked it up, and it like looked like ridiculous or whatever. It was a Scandinavian spa, and we were talking about it with like some other folks like in the tennis class, and this guy's like, "Oh yeah, my wife, her family has a place here, and we've become here for 15 years." And he's like, "Yo, if you can, like, go to the hotel and have a drink." And I'm like, "Well, we're leaving." He's like, "What about the Scandinavian spa?" He's like, "Oh, dude, you have to go. You have to go." And so we're like, "Fuck it, we're going."
Right.
It's like a 3 to 4 hour time commitment. I mean, it could be...
That's a pretty big time commitment.
It could be like 30 minutes if you want. But we're like, you know what? Our dinner reservation is at Joe Beef tonight in Montreal at like 7:30. We have the time. We're just going to like get to the hotel, change, immediately go to dinner. Fine, whatever. It was this like, you pay like a flat fee. And it's this compound where one, phone's not allowed.
Oh, right. Two, that was the thing, yeah.
Talking not allowed.
That's nice.
Yeah. I don't think you could survive that.
No, I was going to say, I don't think I could do it, but like I can appreciate the concept.
I think they would like, you'd go up to the reception desk and like be like, 1 row, please. And they'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude,
get the fuck out of here.
Immediately 86th, bro.
But so we went in at like, I don't know, 12:30, and this call was at like 2:33 or whatever. And I just like completely fucking forgot because my worries just melted away as I was going. Hot pool, cold plunge, steam room, which jury's out if it's bad for your lungs. So like the fucking parasites in the steam are just like going into your straight lungs.
When I hit a fucking sauna or steam room, and I obviously have bad lungs from being such a fucking intense smoker for so many years, that heavy air, like sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to get out of here, dude. I'm gonna suffocate, dude.
Dry sauna, even hotter dry sauna. Cold plunge, river, medium pool, massage, fucking just chilling chairs. There was this couple, they started chatting. They've guys walking around and giving you little things of pineapple juice. Not like a luxury. It's not like luxury. It's just like embedded in the Canadian culture.
And you can't say thank you because you have to be silent.
And if people are talking, like I saw one guy goes,
wait, so when you get
and he points on his shirt, it's just silence.
when you got like the little juice, did you say like, thank you? Yeah.
And he said, shut the fuck up,
you fucking American piece of shit.
You fucking fat fucking Yankee. You fucking fat imperialist. Your empire's coming to a fucking crumbling end, you fat fucking imperialist. That's what he said to me.
Wow. That seems over the volume limit.
Said, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Is it time for my massage yet?
Pretty ridiculous.
It was fire.
Speaking of political stuff, some pretty funny, ridiculous political talk on the pod with Will.
Oh, yeah.
It is funny, though. He is right about how wars do get romanticized by future generations when they didn't actually have to live through the violence and carnage.
Yeah, well, I mean, war and international conflict can define an era and
generations, yeah.
And generations, and like every era and ergo conflict will like have a aesthetic assigned to it that comes with time.
Yeah.
Because like in the moment, it's just what is, right? Like, you know, what like the aesthetic of the Ukraine-Russian war, I feel like it's just going to be like kind of satellite imagery of, or the POV of drones just killing Russian soldiers that I unfortunately am served up like 18 of those a day. I'm just watching guys like get droned out of a boat and they're like fucking flipping in the water and like slowly drowning. It's great.
But like, will that
at 7 a.m.
But will that become like a weird like aesthetic in 20 years?
Well, fucking Robert would, what's his name was saying? Spangle was like, yeah, energy drinks, bro.
Yeah.
Energy drinks are like currency there.
Yeah, but that's like, I mean, energy drinks are already this.
But
like,
the energy drink aesthetic,
thing.
this aesthetic will be what defines the Ukraine-Russian war.
You think this kind of like classier, high end health energy drink versus just like more like a Monster?
That's classy and high end to you,
dude. I think that's Celsius's whole fucking value prop and kind of like their edge in the market is that
it's healthy,
live fit, essential energy, accelerates metabolism, burns body fat.
Those are just words. Those are just words that don't have to mean anything.
Let's see. The only one that has an asterisk next. Oh no, of the three, the accelerates metabolism and burns body fat do have asterisks. But this has only 10 calories. So I think that's kind of not that I'm counting calories out here, but I feel like that kind of is proof. The proof is in the pudding.
How many calories are in calories are in peroxidine hydrochloride?
I think we looked up some of these stats on a previous pod.
Speaking of health, Lawrence, I've been a bit on my health shit after a week in Montreal and doing a lot of gluttonous eating and then having a boozy wedding weekend. Back on my health shit, I am have been holding in a lot of farts all day. I'm really, while we're here, I'm real farty because I'm on the dense bean salad wave.
What is that? What's a dense bean?
This will hit your reels in. It's already old on TikTok. It'll hit your reels in and somehow resurface on mine. It'll hit your IG reels in 2 weeks.
Okay, so what is a dense bean?
It's just any bean, but it's a dense bean salad.
Okay, so it's a salad that's main. So
the salad is what's dense because of the beans.
Got you. What else?
So it's a lot
of
crunchy vegetables. I'm doing purple cabbage. I'm doing frozen edamame that I cook. Orange bell pepper, cucumber, red onion, pickled chili peppers, cilantro, scallions. I think that's it. And then some jerk seasoned marinated chicken, cooked separately, chopped and put on there.
Any carbs?
No, that's it. But I'm fucking farting up in a desert storm.
Because I hear that and it sounds delicious, and I would love to eat that with some like chips.
Eat it with some chips.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck. It's your fucking body.
I know you don't give a fuck. I'm just saying you're not doing that. No crackers, no chips.
No, just eating like
vessel.
salad. Eating like salad.
And you're like making, you're prepping that and eating it for lunch like all week, or?
I had it last night for dinner. I had it today for lunch. I'll have it maybe a little snack when I get home. Going to a Thai restaurant called Suck in Fort Greene.
I hope it doesn't suck.
I think it's more pronounced like Souk.
Yeah. Wait, where in Fort Greene?
It's like Fulton and like Lafayette.
I definitely walked by. Is it supposed to be fucking incredible?
Yeah, it's supposed to be fire.
Hell yeah, dude.
Full review coming soon.
It's funny you mention that because I was thinking about, I was dreaming of my one meal because I'm delirious and starving. And I think I'm gonna get Thai food as well. I've been on a big papaya salad kick.
Ooh,
just because like it's
sweet and sour.
I like it. So I'm eating that, and the place that I love that I order from by
Burger King.
No. Oh, you know what I did have though is I had Chipotle.
How are the bowl sizes?
It was a normal burrito. I did a burrito bowl with chips and queso.
Damn.
I know that Chipotle is like going through it right now. I don't know about you. I love Chipotle.
Chipotle's good.
I like it way better than all the other. Well, I guess what is it? Qdoba? What else is there?
Taco Bell.
Moe's.
Taco Bell.
That's different. Taco Bell's. See, it's Chipotle. Chipotle's fast cash, right? And Taco Bell is fast food.
It's good food quickly.
Is that their motto?
No, I think that's like the actual category.
Oh. So what? Like Shake Shack?
Shake Shack, Moonburger, Chipotle, even Jersey Michael's, I think, would be good food quickly.
What's Subway? besides eating fresh.
Ass, bro.
I mean, honestly,
fucking ass.
Honestly, compared to Jersey Michaels, it might as well be literal dog shit between two slices of bread.
No, besides
is papaya salad good for you? I just like it because there's no carb, but it's crunchy.
I'm sure there's like crazy sodium in there.
Yeah,
through like the fish sauce.
Well, I'm doing the place that I order from that I love. It comes with like a side of peanut sauce, and I just fucking go ham on that. I don't know if
that's crazy.
That can't be good for you.
You're supposed to do.
That's how it comes. I don't know.
Are you okay?
The papaya salad from Yummy Thai, which is literally the name of the place in Bed-Stuy that I order from. Their papaya salad comes with a side of peanut sauce, like a dressing that you can put on top of what is already the fish saucy kind of marinade.
There's a Thai restaurant in Bed-Stuy called Bed's Thai, which I think you should order from.
Never heard of it.
It's brand new.
Oh,
I think it's not like meant to be good. It's just like I think they just like tried to do a punny name.
I was gonna
like
say
do or dive or do or do or.
Well, do or
what the
dive
fuck is that?
Is a great dive bar that is fucking fire.
Is it?
I think so. It's literally it's a dive bar, so it's not trying to be anything that it's not. Shout out Gavin DeGraw.
Okay, there was I think it was a restaurant from the same people that was like, it was like the first like major gentrification restaurant where it was like, they had a joke dessert where it's like $12 for the perfect dessert, and then they bring it out. It's just a frozen Snickers bar cut up into quarters. You're like, "Are you fuck you?" Like,
I do love a frozen Snickers bar.
And the name of the restaurant was absolutely. The name of the restaurant was some pun on Bed-Stuy.
Well, any
it was like Bed-Stuy do or dive.
Okay, well,
what?
Any pun name for a restaurant, I'm already like, there's no way that this is going to be good. If that's where we're at with the fucking naming devices, we're going straight pun.
Bro, it's do or dive. It's Bed-Stuy do or die. Bed-Stuy do or dive. So you gotta give up your
they have
allegiance.
They have food there.
I don't know.
I've just gone and just literally drank and hit the jukebox. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And it's literally around the corner from me.
Hell yeah.
If you want to come fucking assassinate me, I guess, or whatever.
I'm okay.
Fuck. What else?
Let's talk about the other health shit going on. The Summer Olympics in Paris, baby. I did not watch the opening ceremonies. I guess it was like just boats on the Seine.
All I heard was like I didn't watch either. Terrible reviews. That's all I heard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really bad reviews. Apparently, it was like a fucking clusterfuck, and it was ridiculously terrible.
Do you fuck with the Olympics?
I don't know if this is gonna like hurt people's feelings because I feel like Olympic fever is everywhere. I used to be the guy that was like, "Give me the Summer Olympics, winter." I'm a little off that. I'm now at the point where I would be lying if I said I gave a shit about either. I'm just not. I don't think I've watched a minute. I'm consuming it on social media.
Yeah.
I'm seeing
that's the way we watch like just these like large sporting tournaments now, because you can't sit down and watch like 4 soccer. Well, I guess you can. 4 soccer games in a day.
Yeah.
But yes, my gripe with the fucking Olympics is that like the coverage has become from the lifestyle perspective.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, people, we don't have to turn everything into fucking Coachella. Everything has to have like influencer content and celeb studded parties. And I know that that's how media publications exist and do or dive in this day and age, where you have to have a GQ party, you have to have a Vogue party, you have to have a Kardashian or a Jenner show up, you have to have fucking Emma Chamberlain or whatever.
Right.
And it's like, as corny as it sounds, the Olympics, like to take away from just like the amateur athleticism and like the purity of that, in most of the sports, not in basketball or not in tennis or anything. I mean, I've been watching the tennis a little bit, just like watching Nadal lose was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Watching him and Alcaraz play together is fucking fire.
That's awesome.
Watching Coco Gauff get fucked out of a medal was fucking pretty sad.
That was a bummer.
I haven't gotten swept up in it yet, but I don't get swept up in like the patrioticness of it. I get swept up in like the ridiculousness of like the Korean fucking the female yoppers, the female sicarios.
Those are memes, right?
The memes, the ridiculousness, like the kind of like the purity of the sportness of it, where it is like, oh, the 58-year-old Chilean woman who retired for 40 years to teach, but is now back because she picked it up again and rediscovered her love of the game.
Yeah.
The fucking child of immigrants that is now like a champion badminton player. And it's like, just let the fucking guys that are UPS workers for 50 years, 50 weeks out of the year have their moment. Don't make this about like, brands and celebrities and fucking spectacle and money and all that bullshit.
Yeah, speaking of corners of the
Don't
internet.
Instagramify it.
Yeah, and
Twitter, keep it Twitter.
and X.com. Speaking of like corners of the internet, like just based on like my algo and who I follow, like I'm literally seeing more lifestyle content than actual feats of athleticism. And it's pretty depressing. And there's a brand that I love, and I don't want to fucking put them on blast, but they created a piece of lifestyle content around the Olympics featuring 2 influencers that I honestly really fuck with, that I think are fantastic in a sea of terrible fucking people. And I maybe got through 1 minute of this thing before I was like, this is horrendous. And this is from a good brand with good talent. And I'm like, I get it. I get it. It's Paris. It's money. But like, yeah, for me, the fact that I'm just going to see that shit and not like have any results even served to me, I'm like, this is crazy. And part of it's my own problem, but still.
Yeah, but it really is just like, yo, can the fucking vampire squid of like the cultural calendar of just like marketing activations and brands doing shit, and in this day and age, media titles being brands, can you just fucking chill?
Yeah.
And just like let the Olympics fucking live? Like,
the answer
I get
is
it with
no.
the Super Bowl. I get it with even like the fucking like, I don't know, the MLB All-Star game.
MLB All-Star. the celebrity softball game.
Yeah, shout out Wes.
Wes went crazy.
Wes, when are we going to fucking Carl's non-alc bar, bro?
When that does happen,
the
that would be
best
some
signal.
fire content to recap for sure.
Absolutely. Don't worry, I texted him about it already.
Good.
Yeah, it's just like I want to see the specialist do the fucking pommel horse routine and just watch this freak of nature
That
just
dude's a
have
goat.
one small shining moment, and it doesn't have to be, cutting to. Although I guess seeing Billie Jean King and Snoop Dogg in the stands was kind of fire.
Yeah.
Like, me and the gay bitch I pulled by pretending to care about women's sports.
Truly. But like even the pommel horse specialist, like I only know that guy exists because I saw the meme of him sleeping, just waiting to pop out.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you got to pop out. So I'm like, I didn't even see the routine. So I'm like,
it's pretty fucking gas.
But
it's also like, yo, I could do that.
well, I mean, shit, dude. I don't even think I'm there. Like, I feel like that was like that's a thing that people say. Like, I don't think I could do any of this shit.
Nah.
Even though it's like the regular fucking homies.
Back to summer versus winter Olympics. I've always been kind of like the contrarian Jimmy. I've been like, yo, winter Olympics is kind of more fire.
Yeah.
Because it's faster. It's more dangerous. It is more like high risk where you're dealing with like snow and ice for the most part. Right?
Yeah.
Which is just like and skis and fucking sleds and blades where you just go faster than just like running or swimming.
Yeah. I don't want to be like a downer either. Like I know people get mad hype for the Olympics. There's a lot of great fucking like there's amazing shit to watch like all day. I understand like if you ever we're gonna veg out.
Yeah,
like,
you fall in love with like weird sports that you'll never see again. Like curling becomes a phenomenon every 4 years. The only time I feel like patriotic when I'm like rooting for America is in hockey. Everything else, tennis, it's weird because like tennis is already an international sport, so it's like, oh,
right.
Spanish Carlos Alcaraz versus fucking Serbian Novak. It's like, well, that's
already
just what happens.
Yeah.
And they have the swimming. I don't give a fuck about Katie Ledecky. Like, I just want to see like a close race or whatever.
Well, and then they have the Davis Cup with tennis as well, where it's country based. But like, no, with Ledecky, I guess in the past I've like wanted to see history, obviously with people like Phelps or fucking Usain Bolt. But Ledecky, okay, shout out to her. I hope she fucking gets her golds and breaks her records. I will say,
do you think Ledecky goes upper decky?
I mean, shit, dude.
With the peppy
Ledecky. I haven't even thought of that. Yeah, her name is perfect for that.
You should take a fit pic so you can use that in a caption.
And maybe.
All this drip, call me Ledecky going upper decky. White bitch, give me Becky.
I don't know if any of these are going to make Jimmy's Notes app.
No, they're not. I'm giving them to you.
Oh, I should shout out, though, when the Winter Olympics come, I'm going to be locked in supporting my close personal celebrity friend, Chloe Kim, going for gold again. I'm going to be fucking locked in for her. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to be that downer guy, but like, I'm not going to lie to the audience and be like, yeah, I'm fucking locked into the Olympics.
Team USA hockey?
I think you're right. Like the fact that like it's like, for example, you were making fun of me for giving a shit about, this is off mic, the Euros or Copa and watching 4 soccer games in a day. With the Olympics, it's all the fucking under 23 guys, and I know you can get like a couple stars, and I know this because Robbie was explaining it to me over the weekend because I asked him because I did not know. So I'm not gonna pretend like I'm an expert. Like with hockey, it's the pros, bro. It's the best guys in the world. Like I will be watching that hopefully. And with
it's the pros, but then you also have like you have some scrubs that are like shoring up Team Canada's like fourth line.
But even those scrubs are like the best guys that are going to be.
Well, yeah, Canada, yeah, up. But
wait, like, actually, can you be? Is it like a thing like when they, with the Dream Team, the original Dream Team, there was one amateur slot. I think hockey, that's all pros, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, there's so many pro hockey leagues around the world that like they're not all in the NHL,
right?
But no, I'm not even watching fucking the Team USA basketball. I'm not watching the women continue their unbeaten streak. I know it's happening. I'm just not consuming the Olympics.
Damn, somebody doesn't like women's sports, I guess.
I literally just said that I wasn't consuming either the men's or the women.
This has been. I think you will.
I'll watch the gold medal game
of the men's.
I said a gold medal game. Gold medal games. If the U.S. women's basketball team just like goes on, like is never going to lose, like that's kind of cool to see that. That's history.
Yeah, you can watch that?
Yeah.
All right.
When is it?
Tomorrow.
If you actually, there's no way it's tomorrow, is it?
I don't know, bro. This has been another afters of the only podcast that matters. Chef, take us out.
Later, guys. God bless America.